Good evening, everybody. It is Monday, whatever, the 8th? No, the 2nd? I don't even know. 1st, 2nd, whatever. It's the beginning of March. 2nd. I was looking at the 8 for 8:04. Anyway, it's tonight. It's the beginning of March. It's the beginning of the spring, summer selling season, and we have got so much to cover. We've got new products, new incentives for people who start the business this month. And guys, I call it the perfect storm because there's so much happening all at once that this is the kind of month that can make a business. So I am super excited to get started. So let me do my little screen share here. Okay. So, oh, look at that. Looks so fancy. So welcome to spring. You know, spring is the season of new beginnings, finding new inspiration and trying new things. And to me, it's kind of like New Year's Day, only a little bit warmer. And in the pampered chef world, we call March and April the other fall, right? We know that fall is a great time to be a consultant because people are thinking ahead to Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, and New Year's, and all the gatherings that happen around that time and all the gift giving. So a lot of people know intuitively that fall is a great time to be a consultant. Well, March and April are what we call the other fall because Mother's Day and Father's Day are around the corner. We got weddings and graduations coming up, housewarmings, barbecue season, outdoor entertaining, all of that stuff is beginning to be on people's minds. And the home office has armed us with tools and incentives to bring a whole new meaning to March Madness. And that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Oh, look at that. I didn't know it was going to do that confetti thing falling through. Yay, that was fun. First, I want to welcome our newest consultants. I think a couple of them were going to be able to be on the call tonight, Taylor Brown and Mindy Follensby and Jamie. I don't even know how to pronounce Jamie's last name, but if you guys are on, can you give a woo and a wave so we can welcome you? Let me stop the screen share for a second so we can see if they're waving.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Oh, good, good. I can't stop the share for whatever reason. I can't find my cursor. This is one of the reasons they call me Gigi, because I'm not great with technology. But Mindy, so glad you're here tonight. Welcome.
Thank you.
You guys are starting at an amazing time. I think if you ask the people on here who wishes that they could quit and start over again, we'd all be like, yeah, it's such a great time. We had a pretty astounding February. As a team, that's the Kitchen Avengers, we had team sales of over 17,358, and we welcomed 2 new team members. The organization sales, that's not just the Kitchen Avengers, but I'm Karen Batty. People that have joined my team over the years have then gone on to build teams of their own. So our organization includes not just our personal team, but all the people have gone on to build teams of their own over the years. And the entire organization sold 157,930. So woo! And you guys are definitely a part of that. Guys, that looks like September sales to me. I can't believe it was February. So great job. And as an organization, we welcomed 14 new team members, which is pretty good. Okay, so the home office news. Some of you already know, national conference is going to be taking place July 8th through the 10th. This is our 40th anniversary national conference. So it promises to have some, it's promising to be really amazing. Pampered Chef National Conference is always fabulous. I know there are a few of us on the call who have been there before. We always leave with lots of free swag that they give us while we're there, special announcements, but of course all the learning that goes on as well is just amazing. We have a Facebook group for people on our team who are going to national conference or are thinking about it. So if you fall into those categories, make sure that you're in the group. And if you aren't, send me a message so I can make sure to add you to the group. And we know that there are 3 incentives this month, okay? The first one, the booking incentive. If you are new to Pampered Chef, there are 2, well, there's always a great host bonus, but there are 2 that kind of knock our socks off. One they offer usually once a year, and it's double free for hosts. That was in January. The other one that's really amazing is the one that's being offered in March. March hosts get any item out of their choice out of the entire catalog, including sets, for having a qualified show. Normally they get a list of 3, 4, 5 items that they get to choose from. This is a make your own special. And in the past, when they've offered that for sets of products, there was a caveat that they had to have at least $650 in sales. That is not the case this month. With a qualifying party of 200 in sales, they get 60% off of any one item or set, which is pretty sweet. I mean, they can save over $200 just, depending on what they pick for a set at 60% off. Who's going for the umbrella? $750 in sales, and you get the Pampered Chef umbrella for free. That's the incentive for us consultants this month. And of course, we have an amazing recruiting special, which I will be getting into a little bit later. Okay, so first let's talk about bookings. Okay, we've got the great host bonus offer alongside the usual host rewards. And Pampered Chef has come out with a new theme called Fast and Fresh Weeknight Meal Party Themes. So if you go onto Consultants Corner and look up the, where we look up for all the images, marketing imagery, you will find the support materials for that. Has anybody done a Fast and Fresh Weeknight Meal Party theme yet? Let me do a stop share so we can see. Anybody done that yet? No. I've done we used to call it Healthy in a Hurry. Okay, so it's kind of the same thing. So, you can, if you don't have time to learn new recipes or you don't all own some of the newer products, it's okay. Just pick anything healthy that is a Pampered Chef recipe, and it can be done quickly because it's a Pampered Chef recipe, then that will fit this theme. And it definitely seems to be what people are looking for. But we've got some other things that our organization is doing to help your bookings. Let me get back onto the screen share. Whoops, okay. Before we get to that, did you guys check out the video that I created for support materials for a customer appreciation event that you could do this month? If you haven't, it's in Avengers. Go into the units, and I think it's the top one there, customer appreciation event, because that is another great way to get a booking in your calendar because you are the host. The appreciation event can be online virtually, or it can be in your home. So I created a little video, maybe 10 to 15 minutes long, that kind of explains how to do a customer appreciation event. And I also have some support materials in there, like an invitation and different flyers that I made up for incentives that I offered. So guys, if you have never done a customer appreciation event, I encourage you to do it. Even if you're brand new and you're already doing a kickoff party, stick with your kickoff party. But if you've been in business more than a month or two, you can do a customer appreciation event. And you can invite all your past customers, friends and family, even if they've been to parties a little while ago. You've got a whole new catalog of products to offer them. So definitely keep that in mind. And then we have the team Spring into the Kitchen with Pampered Chef virtual party. It's going to be a mega show. So I know many of you are in that. There's 20 of us from our team who are doing that. How many of you are doing that? Give it a wave. Yay. So it's going to start on the 4th. So it's coming right up. The pre-party post will start tomorrow. If you're wondering, what am I talking about? Go into Avengers and you'll see a 15-minute video that explains how the mega show works. If you don't want to scroll to look for that video, just do a search and just put in mega party, and that video should come right up. Take a listen. It tells you exactly how the event's going to work. And if you want in, you just message me from there with the little special code word. Then I'll know that you listened to the video and you know the rules, and then I will add you to the event. And so there's still time, because you've got all tomorrow, which is a pre-party, to invite all your family and friends. So who's in on that? I know a few of you are. Okay. Only one? I thought there were more of you on there. I know Sarah is too. Nicole, I can't see because it's just a square with her name on it. So what are you guys doing to get people in there? Anybody want to share? Yeah, go ahead, Lynn.
I've shared some ahead of time. I've shared a few of the new products as a teaser and a few recipes with that product.
Okay, and how many people do you have in the event so far, do you know?
I have, I think 16.
Oh, you're ahead of me. I'm at 15. Oh, I gotta get some people there. All right. Oh, Sarah said she personally invited some best host and repeat customers. Yep, it's great. And when you listen to the video and send me that code number, I also send you an email that has all the description of the product, of the event, along with words that you can just copy and paste into a text or a personal message to invite people. How many of you shop at Kohl's? Anybody shop at Kohl's besides me? Okay, and do you love to get that 30% off coupon when that comes in the mail? Do you think Kohl's is sitting there saying, oh, Kimberly just went to Kohl's not too long ago. She's not gonna wanna come back. We're not gonna send her that coupon. Heck no, Kohl's sends it to everybody who shops there, right? And they figure if you don't wanna use the coupon, you're gonna throw it in your recycling bin. And if you do, you're gonna take it and come into the store. And so they cast a wide net, don't they? They don't prejudge. They think if you shopped there before, you could want to shop there again. And many of us wait for that 30% off coupon, and in we go with our Kohl's cash in one hand and our coupon in the other. Sometimes I hold it up to the light to see what the coupon amount is. I know some of you do that too. So you know what? Same thing goes here. Even if people just purchased from you, most people do not purchase everything they want from Pampered Chef all at one time. I mean, how many of you could, if someone gave you a couple $100, could buy more products from Pampered Chef right now? And you're consultants, right? So yeah, so don't prejudge and think, oh, they just went to a party not too long ago. Pampered Chef did research and they say most customers need to attend 8 parties, eight parties to get everything they want off the wish list that they create at the first party when they haven't even seen everything. Okay, so cast a wide net, invite everybody you know. Anybody else got a way that they're generating interest that they've gotten a good results from? So you can post about it, you can tag people under it. You can go live like Lynn did with some teasers. You can personally invite like Sarah did. And you know what, guys, this is pockets of time. Spend 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, getting the word out. And I'm telling you, if the rest will take care of itself. So like I said, there's details in Avengers. If you're not in yet, there's still time for sure. Okay, all right, let's see. Next one. You know what, this March is also a great time to capitalize on catalog shows, okay? Usually when it comes to catalog shows, I don't really promote them, but when people say, no, I don't want an in-home party, no, I don't use Facebook, oh yeah, I could bring it to work for a few days, or my family likes Pampered Chef, I'll just do a catalog show. Most of the time that people do catalog shows, it's because they basically told me it's what they want. But a couple times a year, I definitely promote catalog parties. And one of those times is when the new catalog comes out. Okay, so if you're reaching out to people, past hosts, past guests, to see if they want to have parties, and it's no to an in-home party and they're not really feeling the whole virtual thing, offer to send them a catalog and see if they want to take it around for a day or two to see if anybody they know needs or wants anything from the new catalog. And let them know with just 200 in sales, they are going to be a host, getting all the host rewards, including the bonus. That's 60% off of anything they want. Okay, and if they are Pampered Chef customers, they are going to want that air fryer. So past hosts, past guests, people who want the air fryer but can't host right now. If you know somebody who works in a salon, like a hairstylist or a nail tech, they can do great catalog parties. People who work in schools or hospitals or other large workplaces, they can have great catalog shows just by bringing a catalog in. And rather than calling it a catalog show, you can kind of reach out or make a post to your customer group. Hey, who wants a March fun pack? And basically it's one catalog, the host bonus, the guest special, and one order form that they can make copies of. And of course you can message or text them the shopping link for their party. They run around for a few days or a week and they get back to you. This is really easy for people to say yes to. When you don't say host a show or don't call it a show where they feel like, oh, I better get some orders, but like, hey, just take a fun pack around, see if anybody you know needs anything. Oh yeah, that's easy enough. And guess what, guys? You get 10, 15 people running around with catalogs, and that could turn into $2,000 or $3,000 in sales pretty quickly with just a few $100s in sales each. So don't underestimate the power of catalog parties this time of year. All right. So what other ideas do you guys have for bookings this time of year in March? We've got catalog parties. We've got the mega show that's going on. We've got a customer appreciation event to unveil the new products. What else? Anything you guys can think of?
We are doing we're doing the scavenger hunt.
Oh, what's that? Are you doing on your virtual, excuse me, is this a virtual thing on your customer group or?
You can have someone that lives next state over. There is someone you went to high school with, someone in another region, consultant's choice. There's a bunch of different options. So I've been putting that out on my VIP group. So I've already gotten 2 from that, and I just put it out yesterday. And then I just put it on my personal page today. So fingers crossed I'll get some more from that.
Yay. Well. Do you mind sharing that in the Avengers group with just a little description of how you're using it?
Yeah.
That'd be great. That sounds like fun. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there was somebody who has twins, or you just kind of make up random things. And some people have used that with their hosts. They give them a tic-tac-toe and say, if you can fill it in with guests at the party, I'll raffle off whatever. And so, if you have a 20-something, someone who's never been to a show before, someone who's been to 4 or more parties, someone who owns 3 pieces of stoneware, things like that. And all of a sudden you've got a nice crowd. Oh, put a man in there, get a guy to the show, stuff like that. Yeah. Lynn, you had your hand up too. What's your idea for a party this month?
Well, it's the beginning. Everybody's starting to get ready for the spring, and spring activities are camping. So this week I have a Pampered Your Camper.
Pamper Your Camper. Love it.
I've picked out things that would go in a camper. So there's, maybe the smaller items, or, your rock crocs fit in your microwave, those kind of things. And I've kind of put together some of those things that would work in a camper. Also the indoor-outdoor grill. Mm-hmm. Put away, they can, on a rainy day, they can actually use it indoors. So the things that we're not usually seeing in a lot of people's homes, they work really well in a camper. So that's I kind of threw that out there. Someone did it last year and I thought it was a fabulous idea. So I've got graphics for it, and so far so good. This woman is very excited about it. They just drove home with their new camper. Yes.
Awesome. So, and my in-laws did used to do a lot of camping, and some of her favorites were the knives with the plastic sleeves, so the color-coded knives, because they had those nice sleeves with them, and they're banging around the drawer. They're not, hitting things, and the flexible flat cutting mats. So if those aren't on your list, you might want to add them along. And Lynn, could you post that in Avengers as well when we're done here? That'd be great. Yeah. It's also a great time to find out who got engaged, either over the holidays or over Valentine's Day, because March is a great month to do a bridal shower or something like that, because the host bonus is really good and the new products are out. So it's another good reason to reach out to people, another theme to offer.
Registry. That's what I was thinking.
Registries, yep.
I was trying to think of the word.
Okay, I wish there was an easier way to get in and out of the screen share, but I guess I can't, so just gonna have to keep bouncing. Okay, so now we're moving from booking tips to selling tips. So this month, when somebody places an order of $80 or more, they get the set of paring knives, which are always a hit with people. Of course, we have all of the new products. And did you know that we have sampler sets being offered this month? That was a later announcement that just came out about a week or so ago. So you're going to want to check those out on Consultants Corner. Maybe print out a couple of flyers if you've got an in-home party, or of course just share the image when you at your virtual parties, because this can definitely drive sales because each set offers a savings. And how many of you have checked out Consultants Corner, checked out the new product training in Dash? Anybody check that out? It's amazing, guys. So if you haven't, definitely check it out. And maybe you're not going to watch a video on every single product, but pick the biggies, the things like the air fryer and the skillets for sure, the cast iron skillets. I had never cooked on one before. And I cannot believe how much we've used them since we've got them. So definitely, you know, check that all out. And the blender, you know, the blender attachment, I thought it was really helpful to watch that one as well. So creating desire for the products. Okay, then the products sell themselves. Let people know, not just the warranty and what it's made of. Let people know what it's going to do for them in their lives. You know, that chicken is going to, in the air fryer, is going to be so juicy on the inside and so crisp on the outside. It's going to be easy to clean up. It's going to be faster because you don't have to wait for your oven to preheat. Okay, anything else about the product? If they ask you a question about it, it's in the catalog, or you can look it up online to answer any of the other questions. But first and foremost, just, you know, let them know what it's going to do for them in their kitchens. And you guys know that we can get product samples at 50% off because we are consultants. Woohoo! One of the benefits of being a consultant. We could earn them for free in December and January, but whatever we didn't earn for free, if we want, we can get them at half off as samples. And guys, if you host a party of your own this month as a customer appreciation event or something like that, then you can keep the host rewards and you can get the free stuff and 60% off of an item of your choice. We talked about the dinner time wins. It's the new section of the catalog and it's the new theme. So definitely check it out. Because how many times do we hear that people are looking for mealtime solutions? They're looking to get a quick, healthy, and family-friendly dinner on the table. So definitely check out the recipes and all the products that go along with that. And how many of you are using enrichables? Anybody here using them? Yay! What do you guys think about them?
I love the pea protein. I add it to my smoothie in the morning, and I think that's wonderful. I'm not a big fan of the kale and fiber. I'm sure it's, you know, adds a lot of nutrition to my dishes, but I'm one to use a lot of fresh ingredients and stuff. So I haven't really found a successful dish that I can add that to. If anyone has any, please share them with me. I'd love to use that ingredient also.
I added kale and fiber to a homemade baked macaroni and cheese. It changed the color, but it did not change the flavor or the texture at all. So yeah, and so Kimberly, you said you've been using them. What are you using them for?
I've just been throwing in like tomato sauces, stuff that people can't notice it, and then let them know after.
Excellent. Yeah. So, you know,
especially the picky eaters, the kids
yes,
that don't like vegetables.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, this is something you can go live in your events, you know, and say, who's got picky eaters? Maybe it's you, maybe it's your kids, maybe it's your spouse, or you just have no time to make a hot, healthy meal. Well, this is just something you can add to a meal that you know your kids will eat, that your husband will eat, that you will eat, and make it a little healthier. And who couldn't use that? And yeah, you can open up a jar of spaghetti sauce and throw in the pea protein or the kale, and it's going to make it better. Yeah.
I had somebody ask me, particularly for them to put in smoothies.
There you go. Yeah. And, you know, if people try them out and they like them, well, if they can get on you know, an ordering thing, I forget, a prescription, and then they're ordering each month. Or
I had a lady at work, she came to me because her daughter does professional ballet, and she couldn't find, she loved them. So she was like, hey, you sell pampered chefs. Can I get 2 boxes of that? And I was like, yeah. She's like, she loves them in smoothies and on all her, any types of foods that she puts them on.
Awesome.
So,
yeah, that's great.
Smoothies especially.
And when I had my customer appreciation event, I gave 1 packet to everybody who came to the party. And I encouraged them to use it. And then I said, after you use it, post in my customer group what you put it in and how you liked it. So far, only 1 person did that. I think I need to go back and nudge them and remind them again. But just thought that was a good way, because these are my groupies. So might as well, you know, get them on board with it. And yeah, you can take it to parties, your in-home parties, and make it a part of the recipe. Or you know, you can, if you're doing a virtual party, you can maybe mail 1 packet to the host before the party begins and have her use it or him use it, and then the host can go online and give a testimonial about it.
It's a big thing right now with people with doing smoothies and doing like diet drinks or whatever. I've had a lot of people talking about it at work.
Yeah, yeah. So maybe bring 1 to work, you know, make a smoothie and put it in little cups where everybody can give it a try.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of food allergies, and I can have these. So that to me is a win for sure. Okay. Okay, back to the screen share to keep me on track here. Oops, we did that. Okay, so talked about the new party training in Dash. Oh, we did this. Where am I? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we've talked about bookings, we talked about sales. Now let's talk about recruiting. Have you guys seen the specials? Are you like, wow, I'm so excited. Okay, so in honor of the 40th anniversary, hosts and guests can start their own Pampered Chef business for as little as $19.80. They picked 1980 because that is the year that Pampered Chef began. So $19.80. Now this kit does not have products in it. They get the e-business tools, the apron, catalogs, season's best, party planners, all the stuff that normally comes in the paperwork changeover kit, or the paperwork portion of the kit. And then they do get some enrichables. So it's great for people who are on a tight budget, or who are doing virtual parties. They don't need a lot of products to get them started. The other kits are still available, but this is, I mean, wow, for under 20 bucks, you know, you can start a business. And all consultants, no matter what kit they purchase in the month of March, can earn the new deluxe air fryer for free for submitting just $12.50 in their first 30 days. Now, just as a reminder, the 30-day clock starts ticking the day they receive their kit, not the day they order their kit. So people have a good 5 weeks from the time they order their kit to submit $12.50 in sales. And we know that's about 2 average in-home parties or 3 average virtual parties. Okay, so it's an amazing opportunity. Now, yes, you want to be talking this up at your in-home parties and at your virtual parties. Pampered Chef says if we, you know, put it out there at every single party, you know, approximately 1 out of every 4 parties, we probably will have someone who says, yeah, I think I want to give this a try. But this is the month where we don't want to just wait for a party and announce it there. This is a time of year when they offer things like this. I really, really want to get the word out far and wide. Cast a wide, wide net. So, think about who might be really interested in learning more about Pampered Chef this time of year. Teachers and other people who have the summers off. And I always say teachers and people have the summer off. They don't want to wait till the summer to think about this because they want to start getting their ducks in a row, maybe get through the learning curve and engage their teacher friends and their students' parents in whatever launch party they've got going on. People who would love to take a summer vacation, or their kids are going to be going to, camp in the summertime and they need some extra income. Now's the time that they can earn that money. Of course, anybody who's, nuts about that air fryer, I mean, it's worth signing up and doing a couple of parties just to get that for free. Maybe you talk to people, in the fall who were intrigued by the business, but they were too busy around the holidays. Now could be the perfect time. And of course, anybody who says, I'd love to do Pampered Chef, but I just can't afford to right now. Anybody on a tight budget, this is the time. I've been doing Pampered Chef for 23, 24 years now. There's never been an opportunity to start for as little as $19.80 before. This is crazy. And to earn a free air fryer for that, that's amazing. And then you can also be thinking about, who do you know that would just be really fun to work with? Think about what you do and think about who might really enjoy it. And also, they said there was a huge uptick in the housing market in January. So who do you know that just moved into a new home or will be soon? They've got kitchens to fill, okay? These are the people who could be interested in a business like this. And of course, anybody who could use additional income. And what's in it for you? Well, you get the personal reward knowing that you're helping somebody make a difference in their life. But if right now you are a consultant and you sponsor one new team member, you'll be a senior consultant and you'll earn 1% more on your sales and your team sales. If you're both active and you sell 1,500, that's an extra $30 in your commission check. Because if you and your team member each sell 1,500, that's a total of 3,000. 1% of that is $30. Is it going to change your life? Probably not, but it could fill your gas tank or pay for a manicure or whatever. You also get 50 Pampered Chef dollars when the person that you sign qualifies within their first 90 days. And that can turn into $100 worth of new spring products because we get them at half off. So you could pick out some spring products, pay for it with your Pampered Chef dollars. And 3,000 trip points. If you were thinking to yourself, oh, I didn't have a very good January or February, or if you're thinking to yourself, I just signed up. And by the way, when I signed up 24 years ago, I started doing parties in March. Okay, I signed up tail end of February, but it took us 2 to 3 weeks to get our kits back then. So I didn't start doing parties till March, and I earned a trip my first year in business. So guys, you can do it. And if you're a little bit behind based on your sales in January, February, 3,000 trip points when you sign a new consultant and they qualify with $1,250 in sales in their first 90 days, you're getting 3,000 trip points. So hey, 2-3 recruits, you can be right on track for earning a trip with Pampered Chef. It's awesome. Now, sometimes I hear that people have hesitations. I don't even know what I'm doing, or I don't have time, or anything like that. Are any of you feeling that way? What hesitations, if any? Maybe you don't have any hesitations. Yes, what's your hesitation?
I guess overwhelmed trying to think, can I figure all this out, put it together? Am I missing something? Especially with the computer stuff. I mean, I'm good at it, but just learning it and trying to put everything out there so that people have the information they want to, but yet not giving it all to them all at once and overwhelming them.
That's a really good point. Some people say, building a team, that seems like a lot to do. Oh my gosh. Yeah. How do I manage it all? How do I juggle all of that? Well, here's the thing. If you're a brand new recruiter, it's not your job to juggle all of that. All you have to do is find out who's interested in learning more. And then you pull your director into the conversation. My first team member came from my first party. There was no way. I barely knew what I was doing. So when she asked for more information, I just told her, quite honestly, I'm really new at this. How about if I schedule a 3-way call with my director so she can answer all your questions and tell you about what the next steps would be if you decided to do this. 24 years ago, all we could do were 3-way calls or meet over coffee. But now you can start a 3-way chat on Facebook. You can do a 3-way phone call, or you can send us a screenshot of any questions that the person has, and we can kind of let you know how to respond. So the great news is that you don't have to worry about doing all that when you are, a newer recruiter. And here's the thing, you don't want to have someone whose life could be changed by this. You don't want to hold them back because out of fear of that you're not going to know how to answer their question, right? They can find the questions, almost everything they could want to know. If you gave them your website address, they could probably find the answers there. But not to worry, because you're part of a team. Okay, so for sure, you find someone who's interested, you just say, let's get a chat going with my director just to make sure you get all the information you need to make an informed decision. Anybody else have any concerns about sharing the business opportunity? Good. Anybody got big goals based on the incentives that are being offered this month for new consultants? I do. Yeah, my goal is to help 10 new people start businesses this month. This is just too good not to. And guys, it doesn't mean everybody's going to stick with it long term. I was only going to do 4 shows with Pampered Chef. That was it. I lined up 4 parties. I was doing this for a month to extend my maternity leave. 24 years, I'm still here. Okay. But some people, my belief is that, oh my goodness, spend $19.80. I'll do the kickoff party with you or help you do it online. And in a couple of parties, you're going to earn income. You're going to earn new consultant products. Those new, the fast track rewards program, that's still in effect in addition to the air fryer. So even short term, this is fabulous. This, at the very least, people are going to fill their kitchen and earn some money. And if that's all they do for a short period, that's okay. But if they try it out and they decide, wow, this is really good, I want to stick with it, we're here for them. So yeah, I've got a big goal to help some people change their lives in big ways and small ways. It might be small ways for filling their kitchen and getting themselves a free air fryer. But who knows, if they decide it's for them to stay on, yeah, who knows, they can change their lives in much bigger ways. Oh, look at that. I figured out how to do a screen share and see you guys at the same time. Does that work for you guys? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? I don't know. Okay, I am offering a Just Ask incentive. This is going to run from the 1st of March, starting, yesterday, till the 9th, a week from tonight. You get 1 ticket for every 10 people that you message or text or talk to about the business opportunity. You also get 1 ticket for every screenshot that you share with me, or if I'm not your director, every screenshot you share with your director, even if the person says no thanks. If they respond, send your director the screenshot, you get a ticket for that. If you find someone who's interested and you set up a 3-way call or chat with that person and your director, you're going to get 3 tickets for that. And for every new team member that you sponsor, 5 tickets. Okay. I will post this in Avengers, so you don't have to worry about writing it all down. And it's going to be a pretty sizable new spring product that I will be raffling off. Okay, and I'm also going to be offering a closer look on Thursday, March 5th, and I will post this invitation that you guys can use. It's for people who are curious and want to learn more. They are not obligated to a thing for coming on a closer look call. It's via Zoom like this, And basically, the invitation says, have you ever dreamed of being debt-free, owning your own business, making your own hours? Did you hear that Pampered Chef, this month you can start a business for just $19.80? Want to learn more? Join our call. And then it's got the Zoom link right in there. Okay, so that's going to be 8 p.m. this Thursday evening. It'll probably be about a 15-minute presentation about the business, and then I simply open it up to Q&A so I can answer any questions that people might have. And guys, remember, if you are in your first 90 days of business, in addition to the 50 PC dollars and the raise and all that you get, that all of us get when we sponsor a new team member. If you're in your first 90 days of business, you also get $100 cash for each team member that you sponsor who qualifies with $12.50 in sales in their first 90 days. Seriously, guys, you can earn $500 cash bonus this month on top of the parties that you do. It's amazing. It's amazing. And they don't offer this kind of thing every day. A couple times a year is about what they do. So you definitely want to get in on it. Strike while the iron's hot. So Lynn, you were number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in sales with $933. Who else was on the call that is, and this is just personal team. I don't think, is Nicole on the call? Did I see Nicole? $1,321. She's a brand new consultant. And we had lots of $1,000 parties, just 3 in our personal team. Jill Bradley, $1,341 show, one show. Nancy Connor, one show, $1,221. Awesome. And last month in February, when people sold over $750 in a month, they got 25 PC dollars. So Brittany LaRue, Lynn, she's on the call. Woohoo, congratulations, Lynn. I got it too. Nancy Connor and Jill Bradley. So way to go. All right, so now let me slide back over here. Okay, guys. So there was a lot of information covered here. And I would love for you to each pick one idea per category. So one booking idea, one sales idea, and one recruiting idea that you are gonna implement, okay? And I am here to help you. As I've always said, I'm not your boss. I have no hiring and firing power. I will never pressure you to do something with your business that you don't wish to do. But I am here to help you be successful on your terms. So I'd love to hear what you plan on implementing so that I can support you in that, okay? So one booking idea, one recruiting idea, and one sales idea. But before we sign off for the night, what are you guys most excited about now that we've kind of fleshed out these incentives and all that's happening this month?
I'm really excited about the $19.80 sign on with, you know, that kit. I just,
right.
I mean, in my 2 years, that is still the best. Other than the free one, that is the best.
But the free one was what?
The free one was only through
national conference.
Yes.
And we could only offer it to one person.
One person.
This is $19.80 to
everyone and anyone. I just think that's fabulous. I would try to goal like 10 people, but my goal is to just build a team. I don't have a number. I just want to build a team. So.
Offer. Yep.
This is my sign right here. You probably can't see it, but it says, just ask.
Just ask.
You know what I mean? All the time.
Very good.
And my other one is, go for no.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I'm a visual person, and be intentional.
Awesome. And I love how your sticky notes are all different colors.
Yeah. So that's what I'm excited about.
Awesome. How about others? What are you excited about? Anybody?
Come on, Mindy, you're brand new. What are you excited about?
trying to get a free fryer. That's my excitement.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And guys,
That's
just
great.
yesterday in our organization, 3 new people signed on. What day? So go for it. It's out there. And Pampered Chefs has done research, and they say those who had team members actually are more successful. Because there's something about, like, you have a team member that you're working with, and it's like having a walking buddy or an exercising buddy. You do better because you're cheering each other on. So it helps everybody be more successful.
I agree with that, because when I had my team members, my sales last year were pretty decent, only because we constantly were working together and feeding.
Well, it's like, hey, what are you up to? Oh, I'm trying this. Oh, that'd be fun. I'll do that.
Yeah, we were never in competition, even though everybody is right here close to me. We were never in competition. It was just all fun. It was a lot of, you just have no idea how many people that you can reach out to that they're reaching out you've never heard of. So it was phenomenal when I had those few people on my team. Especially
now with people ordering online, every local show I have, probably a third to half the orders are out of state anyway, from family and friends and whoever all over the nation. So yeah, you don't really have to worry about market saturation. Everybody eats, for sure. How about you, Kimberly? What are you most excited about?
I'm excited just about the new products. I love the new air fryer, and I've got someone actually, while we were just talking, I have a fundraiser for the Boys and Girls Club of America. Woo! So I'm excited for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys, and that's another way to, another good thing to be offering bookings for fundraisers. Shows can always be fundraisers, and the fundraiser organizer, or the host, they don't get any of the host rewards. Instead, Pampered Chef is going to cut a check for a percentage of the sales. However, they are allowed the host bonus of the month, so that is 60% off an item or a set. And guess what? That item or set that they get at 60% off counts as a sale on the fundraiser, and it's adding to the sales for the organization. So it's a win-win for sure. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming on tonight. I will stay on for another few minutes. If you've got questions about anything we covered tonight or something else out of left field that you're dealing with, I'm happy to, take all your questions. Have a good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. And I'll stop the recording.